Peace, family. How y'all doing today? Alkhemyst here. Wellness coach, herbalist, priestess, and all that good stuff. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I am so excited about this video in particular because I don't really know if I've ever done a video on this topic, and if I haven't, that is such a crime, honestly, because this is such a critical topic. Okay, so we're going to be discussing the top 5, my top 5. This might not be other people's top 5 now. Alkhemyst's top 5 reasons why you have low energy, fatigue, and just can't seem to get your energy going. Okay, so share this video with your friends and your family and your loved ones, and let's get our energy back, y'all. Okay, let's jump right into it. So number 1, this is the tippy top of the list. For one, we are not eating nutritious foods. Okay, speaking of nutrition, I'm gonna just I just had to take a real quick nutritious break. We're not eating nutritious foods, okay? Like cucumbers. When's the last time you just grabbed a cucumber and just started eating the cucumber? Huh? Without a bunch of salad dressing on it. You can't tell me. That's a problem. Okay? And we're not eating enough nutritious foods. And when we are eating nutritious foods, we're cooking the life out of it. Killing it. Okay? And so if your body is this vehicle that requires vitamins, minerals, proteins, and enzymes to function and hydration, and you're getting all of your food sources from fast food restaurants, a bunch of processed foods, then how is your body going to adequately be supplied with its battery pack? It's not. And a lot of us are low on iron, which helps to calibrate the cells and oxygenate the cells and circulate the blood, right? And what does the blood do? The blood sends the nutrients and oxygen throughout the entire body. So if we're low on oxygen, we're low on that catalyst that allows for the blood to be circulated properly so that the nutrients can be distributed. Okay? We're low on chlorophyll. What is chlorophyll? What is this green stuff? What is making this cucumber so gosh darn green? It's liquid sunshine. It's liquid sunshine. We as melanated people, we require a lot of sun. And I don't only mean sun from, hey, I'm out in the sun, got the sun on my skin. I'm talking about we require foods that have been charged up by the sun. If you're not eating a lot of foods that have been charged up by the sun, as a melanated person, you are going to be tired. Okay? If you aren't eating fruits and vegetables that have a lot of water in them, like this wonderful cucumber, this organic cucumber, you are going to be tired. It's absolutely crucial and essential for you to be getting whole fruits and vegetables that have a high water content, because each and every system in your body, each and every organ in your body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, all throughout, require nutrients. And they require those nutrients to also be properly distributed. All right? So that's my number 1. Number 2. A lot of us have parasites. We all have parasites, okay? But some have more than others. So if you're ready to have a diet, right, that is insufficient in nutrients, and then you have some little thieves in your system called parasites robbing your body of nutrients, sitting there waiting in the cut. Did she eat something yet? Did he eat something yet? Where is that? Little gangsters, little thieves in your body. As soon as you eat something, they're going and they're taking their cut. Oh my God. So it's like you already weren't even eating enough nutritional foods. But now you got these parasites that are taking their cut. They could be taking 25% of everything that you digest. You feel me? That is a major part of why we have such low energy. Where are these parasites coming from? Yes, you can get parasites from fruits and vegetables, which is why it's essential to really wash your fruits and vegetables. But the parasites that are really dangerous, you know, the worms, they're really coming from dead animal flesh. Okay? They're coming because they form in the bodies of the animals so that they can decompose the flesh. So that's why it's essential that we eat less meat, you know, and if you are eating a lot of meat, to make sure that you're doing things like eating enough hot peppers and using your antiemetic herbs are going to flush out parasites and things of that nature. Okay, even earth diatoms, they're fossilized plant. They're fossils from the ocean, basically fossilized algae that help to cut up parasites. But I'll talk to you about that later. So you got to keep your parasites low, you know, incorporating a good probiotic, eating garlic and onions as medicine. Okay, don't eat onions and garlic with every meal because you're going to mess up your digestive tract. But eating them occasionally as medicine is going to also help to keep the parasites low in your system. Okay, so parasites are a huge factor to why we're fatigued. But also, what was my number 3? So y'all know I don't be taking notes. It's all in my brain. Okay, number 3 is that, wait, I know number 3. Oxygen. There it is. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. We're not getting enough oxygen in our system. This is a major reason why we eat or we drink coffee, right? Because we need oxygen, whether you know it or not. Coffee helps to oxygenate your brain. So it's like, oh, I'm not as tired, I'm not as fatigued. But the bad thing about coffee is that it taxes your adrenal glands. Okay, it taxes your adrenal glands and instantly sends your body into that fight or flight mode. This can become dangerous because then you can end up suffering from adrenal fatigue, right? And you need your adrenaline. You need your adrenal glands to function at their most optimal, because let's say you have to run and escape from a bear or from somebody who's trying to rob you or some abusive, relationship. You got to figure out and think and go. Like, that's what your adrenals are for. They're the fight or flight, aspect of your being that help you to realize, hey, you're in danger. You got to go. So if you're drinking coffee every day and that coffee is constantly putting you in that fight or flight mode, that's where you're like, okay, I can do this. I can do that. While you're on coffee, you're like a crackhead, right? It's because it's sending you in that fight or flight mode. It's activating your adrenal glands, forcing your adrenal glands to get moving. Okay, but you can suffer from adrenal fatigue by drinking too much coffee and too much energy drinks, and they can really stress out your heart and be very harmful. So how do we increase our brain's oxygen levels naturally? Well, you can do deep breathing exercises like pranayama. You can go running and exercise, get your blood circulating. You can dance, use your body. Okay, wake up and do some yoga and some deep breathing. Get that oxygen in your system. Okay, this is going to stimulate the brain naturally without having that dependence on the coffee. Okay, in addition to that, we are not getting enough oxygen in our systems, and we're not using our lungs to their fullest capacity, right? So without getting the oxygen in our systems enough, we really need oxygen. Oxygen is our number one food source as humans, right? But we only use about 40% of our lung capacity. That is extremely, extremely dangerous, okay? So, and this is a huge part of the reason why we're dealing with cancer at such alarming rates. Cancer is oxygen deprivation. At the base minimum of what cancer is oxygen deprivation, right? And so, but with us not getting enough oxygen in our systems by not drinking enough water, right? Because H2O, it has an oxygen molecule in there. But also by not breathing properly, by not deep breathing, we are not getting the adequate oxygen that we need. And so naturally this will cause fatigue. Okay, so really let's get those lungs working. Stop smoking. Okay, you wonder why people who smoke marijuana are so tired? Oh, I'm sleepy. Like as soon as they smoke, I need to lay down, take a nap. Yeah, because you're cutting off your oxygen supply. We're already out here not using all of our lungs. Now you want to put some smoke up in them? Come on now. Y'all know. Y'all know. So that's my number 4. And so with us not getting enough oxygen in our system, our bodies are being overridden by mucus. Overridden by mucus. Okay? And this mucus is also smothering our cells. Smothering our cells. Okay? Making it hard for the blood to even circulate the nutrients that it needs, right? Because the mucus is just blocking in the way. Then we got high blood pressure. Now the blood can't even move through. Now we go get the blood thinner. Now the darn blood is so darn thin that it's not even able to circulate properly. Now your toes is going numb because you got mucus because you're not using your lungs. Do y'all understand the seriousness of what I'm talking about? And how these things are contributing to your fatigue? You're tired. And you're not tired because you're caffeine deficient. That's not why you're tired. You're tired because you're not getting enough nutrients in the first place, because you're eating a bunch of carbs, eating a bunch of food that is void of nutrients, a bunch of processed foods. Let me tell you something about processed foods. Have you ever played the game telephone where there's a message being passed along? Okay? And one person has a message. The message is, I love being African. By the time you get down the line, that I love being African changes each time. I love being Mexican. I love being Cuban. By the time it gets to you, it's like, I love being Caucasian. The message changed. The message is not the same. So when you're eating the food, it's like the message, the communication that the food's supposed to be with your body has changed. And so your body's not reading it for what it's supposed to be. The body's like, hey, I'm looking for vitamin A, B, C, calcium, magnesium, zinc, protein. Where's that? I don't see nothing. I thought this was a cucumber. No, it's a cucumber that was frozen and then blended up and then, dehydrated and then, sat on the shelf, had a bunch of preservatives put inside of it, and then it was put on a shelf or in a can for 10 years. It's not the same. This is the danger of processed foods, okay? Even if you're eating whole foods, but they're inorganic, you're not getting as much nutrients. So we gotta eat organic, okay? You could eat an organic tomato and an inorganic tomato. This is the greatest test of whether or not it has enough nutrients in it. See, nutrients provide flavor. Half of y'all won't even eat tomatoes that are inorganic because I don't like tomatoes. They nasty. Yeah, inorganic tomatoes are disgusting. A real tomato is a juicy fruit that you can just snack on, just like I'm snacking on this cucumber. Okay? So, my last and final reason why you're fatigued is because you're not sleeping good enough. You're not sleeping. If you're not sleeping, you're not even recharging from the night before, from the day before. So if you have poor sleep for years, your body's still tired from 10 years ago. It's still trying to get its energy back from that day that you was doing too much and where it needed rest and you never gave it rest. And now 10 years later, it still didn't get its rest from 10 years ago. And it's still going on and 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 never getting good rest. So it's years of not getting good quality sleep. How many times do you dream in the rising? Because we don't dream really at night that much. We dream when we reach the peak, like, the orgasm of sleep is a dream, right? If you're not dreaming, you're not having a sleep orgasm. I'm going to tell you, I have at least 3 to 4 dreams in the rising. Okay? And that's showing that my melatonin is secreting properly. Okay? You have to sleep. Go to bed on time. See, some of y'all are doing all of these things. You're not getting the proper nutrients. You're eating a bunch of fast food. You're not drinking the proper amount of water. You're drinking, you're not getting the oxygen in your body, not working out, and you're not sleeping right, and, drinking coffee every darn day and drinking energy drinks, and you're wondering why you're so tired. It doesn't take rocket science to understand why you're tired, baby. You're tired because you're not taking the proper care of your beautiful, divine, royal vessel. If you are doing so much throughout the day, and I'm also talking to my corporate family, y'all do so much, go to this and this, and you got children, and, you're everybody's counselor, you're doing so much. And then you have the nerve to not be taking care of yourself. And then you're wondering why you're tired. Wondering why you're fatigued. And I'm telling you this because it's not just that you're tired and you're fatigued. You're literally cutting down your life. You're cutting down your years. Because the body can only go so long. Showing that you're low in energy is showing that you're low in life force. Okay? It's extremely important that you take proper care of yourself. How do you get good sleep? Because I know a lot of you are like, well, yeah, I wish I could go to sleep. I wish I could just lay down and go to sleep. But look, if you're drinking all this coffee, you're taxing your adrenal glands, you're taxing your nerves. The body can't even calm down no matter how tired it is, no matter how overwhelmed it is. Okay? If you're not getting the proper nutrients throughout the day, your body can't even get good rest because it can't even secrete melatonin the way it needs to secrete melatonin. Your hormonal function, your endocrine system is all out of balance. So it's more than just not drinking coffee. We have to start taking good care of yourselves. It's important that when you are going to bed, you turn off the electronics, okay? And I want to mention also about the electronics. A lot of us are tired from using too much electronics. We're getting hit with so much radiation these days. We're getting hit with so much electromagnetic frequencies that are also draining our energy. All this Wi-Fi and everything, it's draining on our systems. If you're looking and staring at a computer all day, it's draining your system, especially if you don't have the proper nutrients. You don't have enough chlorophyll in your body, organic sulfur in your body, things that are going to combat the radiation. Then you're doing your body a huge disservice, and that alone is going to make you extremely fatigued. If you're on your phone all gosh darn day, if you're on electronics all gosh darn day, or around Wi-Fi and all these things all gosh darn day, you're going to be fatigued. Okay? So turn off those electronics. Turn your Wi-Fi box off. Drink some relaxing tea, some good chamomile tea before you go to bed. You know, put on some relaxing music, some Reiki healing music. Make sure it's extremely dark in your room. Don't turn off the night light, all of that. You have to set the mood for melatonin. Melatonin is like this, you know, special hormone that's like, I'm not giving you none unless you treat me right. That's melatonin. Melatonin don't play, you know? And so you got to set the mood for melatonin. Turn off all those synthetic lights. Don't sleep with the TV on, you know? And don't even stimulate your brain. About an hour before you're ready to rest, you need to begin to start your nighttime routine. Take a relaxing bath, you know, nurture yourself, you know, relax your mind, meditate, stretch, and just be in darkness. Be in darkness. Put a little bit of lavender oil in your nose. And go to bed at like 10 o'clock. Okay? So these are my tips, y'all. I hope that they're helpful. Of course, you know, it wouldn't be anything without me as the herb alchemist also offering you some wonderful, wonderful medicine. So I actually have an elixir to go with each one of these tips. Okay, let's start off with Super Heru. So I have posted the link to my elixir bundle. Okay, who's had my mixed elixir bundle? I actually posted the link in the description of the video, but I also just posted it right here. Let me pin it. Bam! So this is one of my elixirs. My elixir bundle has 5 different elixirs. This is Super Heru Recharge. And I love Super Heru. This is your battery pack. This is my go-to for energy, but it's also my go-to, like, say I can't eat and I'm on the go and I need something that's going to give me the nutrients that I need. I love Super Heru. It is literally our multivitamin. Gives you all of your daily, you know, like your vitamin A, B, C, proteins, all those good things. So Super Heru is excellent for making sure that you have the vitamins and minerals that your body needs, okay? This is my homie, okay? I do not talk to y'all before drinking this. This is divine intelligence. Who's had divine intelligence? I've helped people to stop drinking coffee with divine intelligence. Divine intelligence naturally oxygenates the brain. It also protects you from electromagnetic frequencies, removes radiation from your body. It helps you to overcome a headache like nothing. Oh my goodness. It helps to boost your memory, focus, concentration, overall mental agility. What else? It just makes you alert. It strengthens your pineal gland. It makes you a lot more creative. I love this. Oh, and it also boosts your mood. You know, if you're down and depressed, like literally, divine intelligence is the homie. Aw, Amani said you love my herbs. Thank you so much. Guy, you said you're going to get the bundle. You drink yours up for fibroids, Chantel. How are those fibroids shrinking? You had Goddess Life Elixir or something else? What'd you have for fibroids? Divine intelligence. I love this elixir. It's one of my favorite elixirs, y'all. Okay. What else? Holy Breath Elixir. Holy Breath Elixir is going to make sure that your body's not stuffed up with mucus. So it's going to increase your lung capacity. It's going to increase your ability to take in oxygen, which is going to help those nutrients to be properly distributed. This one has been selling out. This has probably been my #1 seller this year, along with Ills Be Gone, because of the fact that it helps to remove mucus from the lungs. So it's been really helpful for people suffering from COVID. Okay. But yes, get rid of that mucus, okay? I also have Ills Be Gone in that package as well. Ills Be Gone is going to help with those parasites. It's going to help with those microorganisms that are stealing your nutrients. Okay? Ills Be Gone is very, very helpful for scavenging microorganisms and cleaning the blood and also boosting your immune system. And then last but not least, of course, number 5, my homie, Divine Tranquility. All right, this is totally a hack, y'all. I do not even attempt to go to bed without Divine Tranquility. And okay, I might have a dependency on it because my life is busy and I take my nutrients throughout the day and I do everything I need to do, but your girl's brain be on 110. And so Divine Tranquility is my very best friend. I take Divine Tranquility about 5 minutes before I go to bed. But if you're dealing with severe insomnia, I recommend to take it like 10 to 20 minutes before you go to bed. And this literally helps you to have good quality sleep. It resets your nervous system and it helps to improve your dream state. I know so many people that are like, girl, oh my God, my dreams, I'm having ancestors visiting me in my dreams and all type of cool stuff. Yes, because Divine Tranquility will get you to that REM state of sleep. All right? Yes, you have to try Divine Tranquility. So all these elixirs are available for individual purchase on my website, but they are wonderful together. You don't take them all at the same time. You take them, at least 20 to 30 minutes apart. Divine Tranquility, you obviously take right before you go to bed, unless you're like dealing with ADHD. Okay, and you want to take it when you wake up. But yes, I believe I purchased them all, and that Divine Tranquility will knock you out. It will. It should be called Divine Tranquilizer, because that bad boy will get you to bed. I also sell these in the bundle of 5. Like if you wanted to get 5 bottles of Ills Be Gone, or 5 bottles of Divine Tranquility, or 5 bottles of the Breath of Life, you can purchase them like that. But I just love the mixed elixir bundle because you get all of them together. Okay, you said Ills Be Gone works for any sickness. You feel it immediately. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, Amana. I appreciate you. You have the bundle, Lisa. Hey. Yes. I don't sell chlorophyll drops, but I do have, there's a lot of chlorophyll in the Super Haru. The package of 5 is $150, or if you buy them individually, they're $40 a piece, and each elixir will last you about a month. Okay? So definitely go get that mixed elixir bundle, but also follow the instructions in this video, you guys. Go get yourself a cucumber. Take care of yourselves. I love y'all so much. And follow my YouTube channel. This video is going to be up on my YouTube channel, which is Herb Alchemist Health Tips. Okay? Herb Alchemist Health Tips. You love the products. You use them, the brain one for your son's ADHD. Oh, wonderful. You're talking about Divine Intelligence, Biseglia? I hope I said your name right. That's wonderful. Divine Tranquility is good for ADHD too. Typically, I recommend both of them to people who are dealing with ADHD. I need to do a video for ADD and ADHD. You know what? Thank you for the inspiration. I love y'all. Love y'all so much. Thank you for continuing to support me. Appreciate you. Peace.